The cyclospora parasite that's causing explosive diarrhea is messing people up all over the United States. And there's a lot of things that they're not telling people about this outbreak. First and foremost, federal investigators are investigating Taco Bell right now to see what role they played in the spread of this explosive diarrhea outbreak across the United States of America. If you go down the rabbit hole, you'll see Taco Bell remove certain items from their menu. You had guacamole, you had pico de gallo, and those were some of the foods that they said that we might need to stay away from. Along with these foods, they're saying that you might need to stay away from lettuce. They're saying that you might need to stay away from broccoli. And they're also saying that you might need to stay away from pre-made salad mixes, along with berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. They're even saying that certain herbs you might need to stay away from, like basil, like cilantro, like parsley. They're saying do not eat those at this moment. Now we double back to Taco Bell. Those are the same type of ingredients that Taco Bell uses in those items. They're also saying that it's best to have well-done meat. So it's not a bad thing to eat well-done meat anymore. You have to make sure that your meat is cooked fully. Also, no runny eggs. Make sure that your eggs are cooked fully. You have people that are in the hospital experiencing symptoms they never felt before. Being lightheaded, being nauseous, stomach pains. You had some people saying that they can't stop throwing up. But see, this is all a result of what happened last summer. The CDC quietly scaled back a surveillance program for foodborne illnesses. And here we are today.
Here we go again. Another parasite.
There is a parasite that is currently spreading all across the country right now in fresh fruit and salad, and it gives you explosive diarrhea for weeks, and it's already in 18 states.
Tonight, a warning about a surge in cases of a stomach parasite linked to produce.
The CDC is monitoring cases in at least 18 states, and that includes hundreds of cases in the tri-states.
So this parasite is all over the internet right now. It's called cyclospora, and you get it from fresh produce. They're saying that the parasite comes from pre-washed bagged salad, berries, and herbs. They're also saying that washing it off doesn't even work because cooking it is the only thing that gets rid of it, and nobody's wanting to cook their raspberries. Once you have it, it can give you explosive diarrhea for weeks, and some people are stuck with it for over a month. It doesn't go away on its own either because you need a specific antibiotic to actually clear it, and you're dealing with cramps, exhaustion, and dropping weight the entire time. It's currently spreading fast because it's already in 18 different states and it's still climbing. On top of all of that, norovirus, which is the throw-up bug half of the country has already been getting, is tearing through at the exact same time.
It's so many of them, it's hard to keep up with. Okay, now so we can't eat the fruit. You can't eat the salad or fruit and vegetables, we can say, to be safe. The beef is being impacted. Can you say food shortage is underway? If it's not going to be because the war, not having food on the shelves, because they can't get any imports into the country, it's going to be parasites taking over everything. The food will be unsafe to eat. I shouldn't even say will be. It is at this point. It already was unsafe because it's chemical food. It's bioengineered food. It's GMO food. It's cloned food. It's unclean food. Now we got to worry about parasites. If y'all can't see we in the last days, I don't know what to tell you.
Explosive diarrhea is spreading, and if you haven't heard by now, you will. This outbreak has gotten a lot worse. Explosive diarrhea is spreading, and if you haven't heard by now, you will. This outbreak has gotten a lot worse. What started as about 150 cases in southeastern Michigan has exploded to nearly 1,300, making it the largest outbreak in the state's history. About 40 people have been hospitalized. And it's not just Michigan anymore. Investigators are now tracking similar illness clusters in more than 24 other states. New York has been hit hard with dozens sickened. Illinois has its own growing cluster. And just across Michigan's border in Ohio, hundreds more have gotten sick. Now, let's talk more about washing your produce because there's important nuance here. Yes, keep washing everything, but it's worth understanding what washing can and cannot do against this particular parasite. The FDA puts it plainly. Rinsing or washing food is not likely to remove cyclospora. The parasite has a tough outer shell that clings to tiny crevices on fresh produce, and it can resist water and even chemical sanitizers. The only thing that reliably kills it is heat. Cooking, not rinsing. So why do health officials still tell us to wash produce? Well, because it reduces risk. It just doesn't eliminate it. Think of washing as one layer of protection, not a guarantee. A top CDC official says these investigations can take months and sometimes never pin down an exact source. The parasite can't even be grown in a lab, which makes tracing it back to one farm or supplier incredibly hard. Now, past outbreaks have been linked to things like raspberries, cilantro, basil, and bagged salad greens. Here's something our colleague Dr. Celine Gounder has been digging into. She reports that the FDA quietly suspended a quality control program last year that checks whether its own labs can accurately detect contaminants in food.
Oh, you don't say. Oh, so last year it got suspended, huh? Now, all of a sudden, we have this. Okay. They think we dumb.
including the test for spotting cyclospora on produce like spinach. The reason? Staffing cuts. And that pause stretched right through last year's cyclosporiasis season. Dr. Gounder also found there's no federal rule requiring growers to test their produce or water for this parasite at all. When she asked the FDA directly whether that lab check is running again this summer, the agency didn't say. So here's the updated advice. Wash your produce, yes. Scrub firm items like melons and cucumbers with a clean brush. Refrigerate anything cut or peeled as soon as possible. But if you want true peace of mind with high-risk produce this summer, cook it. And if you've got watery diarrhea that won't quit, don't wait it out. See a doctor and ask specifically for cyclospora testing. It's not usually life-threatening, and it is treatable. This outbreak isn't slowing down. Neither should your guard.
Explosive diarrhea sounds crazy. Somebody in the comment section said, I have it. 3 days ago, somebody said, funny they say no cases in Oklahoma. I have it. People catching it for real. Either that or these are bots. I wouldn't be surprised if it's bots, but I wouldn't be surprised if people are already catching it. They're saying people are, so be cautious.
If you haven't heard by now, there's an explosive diarrhea parasite that has been contaminating raw produce, which is crazy, as if America needs another reason not to eat their fruits and vegetables. But let's not panic and never buy a fruit or veggie again. Let me tell you some things that you can do. First, understand that they are still investigating the outbreak, so there's not like one singular source of where this is coming from. In the past, these types of foods have been affected. Think of like bag salads, fresh herbs, fresh berries. Those are the main things that you kind of want to be wary of. Best thing you can do is to cook your produce because heat will kill the parasite 100%. So this is probably the best time to start making some jams. Like definitely cook your veggies if you can. If you want to eat fresh veggies, definitely wash them. Washing won't eliminate the risk 100% like cooking will, but it definitely will reduce it. So remember to wash with water, under running water. You want to use some friction, so use your hands, use a veggie brush, but you want to wash things, especially if it has a peel. Even if you're not going to eat the peel, like a watermelon, wash the outside with water and a veggie brush, and that should reduce the risk. This is also a great time to support locally grown produce, so definitely make a visit to your local farmers market. Definitely not trying to fearmonger. This is not even nationwide. It's affecting like I think around 17 states at the moment, so stay informed, wash your veggies, and yeah, I hope this helped.
Washing the outside of a watermelon is crazy, but I guess that's what you got to do these days. I'm a type of person, I don't like cooked vegetables. I don't like them. So me, it's looking like my diet might have to refrain from berries now and salads. I've been eating a lot of salad lately, I guess that got to go too, man. Hey, I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to get the message out there. This is something that's been talked about now, something to pay attention. Type this into your research regularly so you can have the latest updates. If anything else happens with it, I'm going to bring it to y'all as well.